Hello there YouTube, Daedric Diamond here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War mod. This time, I'm gonna try the Island Changelings, whose name I cannot pronounce, but you get the general idea. Now, I play them often, actually, whenever I play offline, or rather non-recorded, I should say. Because, well, they do have an interesting focus tree. Though it does kind of annoy me that if you should fail the crisis, you get locked out of this. And they kind of really do need to fix these because, if I am recalling, establish a diplomatical corps and one of the following. Because you wouldn't be able to do both because you can only choose one, so I guess that's something that needs to be fixed. Otherwise, again, I kind of do wish, if you do manage this and do go down this route, they had two options to where you can either let yourself be a puppet and get this bonus, or just be an ally but not get this bonus. Otherwise, overall, I actually kind of do like this focus tree. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I have it set up to where it's going to end up being mostly a red world, minus a few places that don't have that option, and also minus Equestria, the Crystal Empire, and Changeling Lands. These three and a few others are going to be the exception to the rule. Guys, you'll have to forgive me for a moment. I want to take a moment. Come on, cat. Alright. Sorry about that. Had to put a cat out. Now, let's get started. I'd rather only make players' demands. Or have players be able to make demands. Speaking of players, only I can form factions. I turned that off because the last time it became pandemonium where, in my Farbrook run-through, I got to right about, I'd say, somewhere right here, and then it just became a giant slogfest, or it would have turned into a giant slogfest. And a landlocked slogfest just, it's time-consuming. At least the nice thing about this is should they invade, it's an island. So as long as I'm holding on to the ports, which they'll need to take in order to resupply their armies, I could pretty much just take them out at my leisure. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue. Now this is gonna be the build-up phase, so don't expect too much action. I mean, I'll try and show some action here and there. Let's see. The coup d'etat happens once again. Ah, so it's those two at war. Curious. Ah. Alright, well anyway, that was my curiosity done. Outsiders. Oh, wait. Glorious day. Take a moment. Save. Not that I think I'd have to, but for good measure. And as you might have seen, I did try to record this earlier. Well, earlier, I mean. When I mean earlier, I meant yesterday. Alright, that's 2. Let's see if we can get this. No, they can't do that, can they? Yes, they can. And the world slowly starts to burn. But hey, it's only 2% with world tension, so... Yes, a rich trading economy. And there comes the crisis. Alright, we will offer our support for a local investigation. And now it be the waiting game. And while we're doing that, we'll commission a military academy. Oof. And despite this wait, we will invite some foreign investors. Yes, come to our islands, despite the fact that, we're in the middle of a crisis right now. It's a good time to buy. Oh boy. Paranoia. Eh. But yeah, I also have it set up to where any ideology can set up a war goal, so I don't have to go down this route and be a puppet. I could go down this route and be my own thing. Which I'm probably just gonna do, cause, let's face it, Chrysalis only wins about 20-30% of the time, I'd say. At least every time I play through. Do one to them as they would do one to us. Because usually what ends up happening is she will make some advances into Equestria, but then the Crystal Empire just starts moving in. And sometimes Alina does things as well. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. They're a sometimes game, but it's mainly because of the Crystal Empire. It's like they were made to take on the Changeling lands. At least it seems that way. Oh, anything important I could do? I could for the war sport. Let's go ahead and construct a new government building. Let's make military training happen. Help our peeps to purchase the goods of the locals. No, we are not the followers of Chrysalis. We are the followers of some different queen. And cheers. I think Githia is the name. I can see the peeps have revolted. Or rather, the deers have decided we want to become a people's republic. Alright. We are better than this. We will actively seek out those who sought the violence, and we will let them know that this is unacceptable. All this just because I want this. Let me tell you, research is everything in this game. Alright. We'll bypass you. And I can bypass you. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a save here. Go ahead and do that. And the world's just starting to flame up. But that is this game. Inevitably, that happens. No! Farbrook! No! They've gone red. Gonna be a different kind of changeling. Sorry about that, folks. Trying this again. I had the same problem the last time I tried this too. And I'm thinking there's probably something that's gonna cause the game to crash here, so... I'll wait and see. I'm thinking there's some kind of event. Go ahead, do that. I'm having the feeling it's gonna be crashing here soon. We'll go ahead and do that. Trying to get to that precise moment. And then watch. As I try and do that, the game is just gonna start working all of a sudden. And I think it started when I chose that, so we're gonna save here again. Really? Ah, well, I'll just put a 2 in front. So far, so good. Alright, so where was I before I did my little thing? Farbrook has gone red, so Farbrook is going to probably be the first, sort of speaking, conquest. I mean, liberation that I do. I did not use that infamous C word. That is conquest. Otherwise, the world is on fire at the moment. Well, okay, not completely on fire. On fire would have been this at 100 and everyone just going at each other's throats. Oh, so far so good. The game is mostly cooperating. Like I said, it did crash on me earlier, so I had to redo things. A bolt action, but that looks more like a lever action. But I can see, because there's the bolt right there. Alright. We're gonna save here. I know, I have been saving often, but like I said, it is just because the game has been crashing, so... I'm hoping whatever it is not going to have things happen too much further, so... Let's check this. We'll ban communism just for fun. Invite foreign investors. And then we'll hold a parade. Ah. Man, all these wars going on. There we go. It's starting to light up here. See if I can go ahead and maybe get some experience from that. Oh, okay, well then forget you. Colonial investments. Hopefully I'm past whatever causes the glitch to happen, because I think, again, there is a glitch. We're gonna partially mobilize. What's it take to go to war economy? Ah, I need to be at war. Alrighty. And like I said... Oh. Okay. You will be the first step. Leave a little stepping stone. We're gonna set up the academic exchange. And it looks like Chrysalis is finally ready to start the Great War. And I'm going to do something preemptively. I'm gonna start by, warming up some relations. I have a sort of speaking plan that I'm going to enact. It's going to involve this route. I could do Equestria. Actually, that might not be too bad. You know, it is tempting to go for those bonuses, but they're so minor. I could probably do this and be in a research faction, which would really speed things up for me. Especially since I don't have the greatest science base, where... Ooh, literacy is what's really doing it. And the agrarian society. And a small science base. I think to have that, I need to own... Has unlocked developed science base, owns... Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's go to the countryside and see what's going on. And it's time to set up the command structure. Maybe, hold on. Oof. Actually, we'll just do it the hard way. Ooh, you know what? Promoted. And promoted. You will lead them. And you are going to lead them. Oh, it doesn't up that number. Sometimes promoting to field marshals can up that number below. I guess it does it in this mod. I think it does it in Road to 56, though. Going to be red. But you're not going to be commie red. You're going to be Roman red. Ah, let me get that one. Since you've got the defensive abilities, I want you to take on the defensive. You, on the other hand, are going to be the extreme opposite. You're going to take on the offensive traits. We're going to slowly start setting ourselves up for war. I didn't do the one thing I thought to do. Oh well. I don't think Chrysalis is going to be going to war with Equestria anytime soon enough. Send in the army. We're going to deal with this problem. Okay, I think we made it past the hurdle that causes the game to crash. So I think there's a certain event that actually causes it to crash, so we should be good, more than likely, from here on out. The beast is slain! Yay! Let's go ahead and start training up. Go ahead and... Oof. Well, I'm a little short on changeling power. It's okay. Let's go beyond the continent now. We'll save here because this is one of those things that can go wrong and I can be locked out. And that's the worst thing. Do I have that military training available yet? Yes. Do that. We'll invite them. Captain of the industry. Oof. Anything else that might be worthwhile to do? We'll hold yet another parade. However, the beast came back. Tempting. Do this one. And I'll go ahead and save here yet again, because it's been this episode. Onward to Equestria. And I see they're going to take their sweet time with the response. But just in case, Should always have a backup plan in case Equestria decides, you know what? Really? That's odd. Normally Equestria is very receptive. They're like, sure, we'll trade with you. Alright, well, let's try the other changelings then. Chrysalis's changelings. Oh, but they'll accept. Okay, maybe I should go down this route. But I'm not going to. I'm actually just gonna do as I planned at first. I did not research that. Man, no wonder things were moving so slowly. Celestia, how could you? How could you? That's why. Little reddies. These little boogers are there. Well, anyway. I'm not gonna let myself be discouraged just yet. And I should go ahead and add that in. Get this legion over here, this sad excuse of a legion assembled. Oh, I should probably give you a location. So, here's the plan. When Chrysalis attacks, I'm aligning myself with Equestria. That's gonna be the plan. Excellent. And now to get that 4th research slot. And I'm gonna be needing it for greater plans. Ease the public opinion into, that, and just as I did with communism, I will ban supremacy. Or supremacism. Now, with all that banned, there is only but the absolute rule of harmony. Alright, I totally forgot. Every time this crashes, I have to do that. I wish they would fix that already. Kind of annoying that they have like an auto-naming system where it's like, you know, I just want to be able to just... like that. Of course, they... Uh-oh. Alright. Chrysalis is playing it smart this time. Normally what ends up happening is she goes to war with Lelina. These two decide to join on their side. Oof, this is gonna be tough. Now I'm out of Crossroads. Because I was putting my money behind Equestria, but if Chrysalis is playing it smart on the other hand... Oof. If she does this first, then I might be at a tough choice. Going with Equestria would feel like the thing to do, but... I don't know. If Chrysalis is playing it smart, then I'd be on the losing side. And it would seem I am running out of changeling power. I have a solution for that. But for now, we're gonna just ease ourselves into, Okay, well, that's interesting. That never usually happens. Every time I decide to go this route, Chrysalis is always aggressive, but this time she's being friendly. It's not like, oh, hello there, harmonic changelings. Sure, we'll be friends with you. Now join us already. The temptation to go down this route is there. It is there. I can't decide. It's because she's playing it smart now. Normally she does the dumb thing. Normally Chrysalis does the dumb thing, but now she's playing it intelligently. At a crossroads and I can't make up my mind on who I want to support. Originally, I wanted to bank my money behind Equestria, but now I might be banking it behind the Changeling lands. Why do I have so many stupid changelings? May the gods be merciful. I can't make up my mind. It's just Chrysalis for now. If she does just go to war as is now, I still might align with Equestria, but if she gets the polar bear communities behind her, then I might end up siding with her. It's the nice thing about having these 4 research slots is I can research things faster. And that's just the problem. I'm wanting to avoid this war for the moment. I know eventually I'm gonna be needing to resolve this Crossroads on who I should support. But if things stay like this throughout the episode, please do feel free to comment down below on who you think I should support. I'm like 55% Equestria and 45% Changeling lands at the moment, but there are things that might make me change my mind. I mean, for one, the Changelings have been uber friendly, which is odd, because they never usually are. Secondly, Chrysalis never does the smart thing. She always does the dumb thing. This time, the AI is being very, very intelligent. Which is scary, because now I don't know what I want to do. This is that moment where I'm at a heavy crossroad and I can't decide what the best approach is. With that there, can I start? You know what? Sure. We'll make another military factory, just because I can keep inviting investors. And the best part is I'm also an island nation, so should anyone invade, I can just hold out. Let's trade with Skyfall. Yay, more stonks. Like GameStop. Stonks. Alright. We'll do this. Oh, I could so ask. So ask right now. And they'd say yes. I am definitely at a crossroads here, so should the war not have broken out yet, and I decide to end the video, do comment below on who you think I should side with. Like I said, I'm leaning towards Equestria, but I would not be against joining Chrysalis this time, because she looks like she's doing the intelligent thing, so... I can finally do those options. Let's go ahead and just knock out the economical stuff. You know what? I think I'm gonna probably just... I'll let the situation play out. I don't know. I'm being indecisive about who to side with. There's benefits and there's curses. The benefits is if I attacked Equestria, I could go for these islands, because I want them. But of course, Equestria is a massive land. Taking the Changelings on, I don't think there's anything I could take. There's nothing I would want from the Changelings. Other than maybe just the experience, which is just the real thing I need. I need experience. Let me tell you. The experience is what will... You know what? I think I've made my decision. I have made my final decision. I was indecisive, but now that I see this, I'm putting my money behind it. Let me join in crushing those commies. I'm a-coming. Excellent, because then that lets me do this. Could start doing peasant drafts, which will get me the power I need. Then I could do that, which will give me build spaces, which I'll desperately need. And then I can get a bunch of equipment, even if it's outdated. I'm a-coming. Leave some for me. So I made my decision. If there was those that were hoping I'd join with Chrysalis, well, no, I lost troops. Alright, let's hurry it along. I'm probably not getting any glory, but... Let me in on the action. Alright. Okay, we're already fighting them. So there has been some action. We're going in. Be tactical about this, or at least try to be tactical. Try and get some war score in. Mainly, though, the big thing is experience. And I can see I'm being pushed back. Maybe. Because I don't have the luxury of, crystal, so... to address. Oh, the home front can do things. Alright, do naval dock here, and then we'll start fortifying this island. Play Fortress Island game. Excessive, but hey. It's the island, so I ought to protect it. Not very smart of them to do. Sergeant Reckless. You're a general and a sergeant at the same time. You know what? Let's hit them here. Push back these Soviets. As we scour the lands and dig deep. Can't stop us. We're going in. All out. There we go. Ooh, so I can take things. I'm definitely gonna take that. You know what? Just that island. I don't care. That tiny little island over here will be my little territory that I'm claiming. So yay, I managed to do some territory sweeping. I just want just this tiny little island so I can... Ooh, to do with what is the question? Really? I did not know that. That is cool. I didn't know this building's got the whole statistics thing going for it. I wonder if they're gonna have that as like a feature eventually, because that would help out for those that are lacking in... Hello? If only they had it for crystals. Unless it's gonna be like a diamond dog feature thing. Or they could dig for that. Alright, anyway. Let's go ahead and put those there. So yay, I fought a war to only steal an island. I feel accomplished. But with this, it does give me naval-based reach, so I could do naval invasions. It'd be less to cover. So, we'll do that. Now, where is my force? course, they're over there. Let's go have them meet over by Chrysalis's stuff. Yay, 2 more divisions. So we'll put that there. And I desperately need the power again. And since I've already made up my mind, we're gonna go ahead and probably go down this route. Then we'll build that. Go ahead and put the 7th Legion Division. Does this not have a port? It does not have a port. Go there then. Take this little edge right there. So that way you guys will just transfer faster. Which means I've got to loose. Ah, alright. It's that one in that Naval division. Blood, sweat, and tears, and we're gonna do just that. Invite the investors. Once again. I think I'm gonna start getting some support equipment already. I'm just sad that this doesn't give me, they didn't have resources for the other ones. I could finally do those, but I'm gonna hold off on those for now. Actually, can I make any ships? Yes, I can. For now, so that way I'm getting some naval experience, which is going to be the thing I need. You guys are just going to go do some exercises. Start getting me some Navy stuff. Guys are gonna go ahead and train. Uh-oh. I don't want to become a protectorate. You know what? Now that this has happened, this is not my war. I am not fighting it. Which means great. Which I guess means now we need to get out of here. We're going to be strictly professional. Okay, so now that this happens, I'm pretty much in a pickle. Just get yourself to a... I think you guys are lost at this point. Go ahead and get yourselves home. Yeah, you guys are pretty much cut off, so you'll disband. Well, this just ruins everything. Talk about... Wow, I should have just went with Chrysalis at this point. Yeah, that would have meant I'd become a subject of hers, but I could at least then break free. But now I think Equestria is a lost cause. So, we're gonna have to radically change things here. And begin my own little campaign. Looking at Farbrook. Alright, well, now that that's happened, I guess now we need an Admiralty. Now that I'm going to radically be changing my plans here. And these three are in a faction, so that's gonna make things difficult, but not impossible. Difficult, but not impossible. I can deal with 3. I'm just gonna need a plan for them. A good one. That hopefully doesn't involve anything too slog-fested out. So this is not looking... Oh, this is not looking good. This is annoying. Rip Luna. I would have loved to have helped, but I know that would have ended poorly, so... This is looking like it's one of those situations where it's just not in your favor. Alright. So, for the time being, since this is happening, I'm gonna be needing power. And lots of it. I think it's time to radically change how I do things. Put that there. Start doing this so I can start assembling a legion. Alright. Interesting. Ah! So they do have helicopters. Alright. They're into your stuff, so... We're gonna need all the people power we can get. Otherwise, with that being said, let us start reorganizing this legion I am forming. So that way I can get to liberating, Farbrook. Come join us. Citizen... Wrong order. Service guarantee citizenship. I almost said it the other way around. Citizenship guarantee service. Alright, excellent. We're gonna roll with that. We're gonna need all the experience we can get. Creation company. And do this one. We're gonna start doing these for our Legion divisions. Never mind, I can't do that just yet. It's fine. At this point, I don't think I have any friends. They're gonna go to war with them. So I'm gonna make them a deal that they can't refuse. I think once they're ready for war, or pretty much getting close to ready for it, is when I'll go ahead and probably end the recording here for now. I'll hold off on that for now. You guys are gonna go ahead and troll here. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I had to say, there was some moments to this. I am also sorry about any, odd cuts that I have to make. Long story made short, this game's crashed on me at least once or twice. And as for the big diplomatical debacle, well, this ended in tragedy. I'm just surprised the Crystal Empire has just become independent. But I am gonna be left to wonder how long that's gonna last. Though often, usually, the Solar Empire does puppet the Crystal Empire, and they usually put Twilight in charge of it. But this has been interesting. I'm beginning to wonder if I should have just perhaps instead went with Chrysalis. But it's a little late for that now, so we're gonna probably, for the rest of this game, focus on this continent. We're not even gonna bother with Equestria, because it looks like in the end it's gonna be all Solar Empire anyway. Maybe. Unless one of these nations can somehow crack through, I just don't see it happening. This game, I think even this is probably going to be a challenge of itself, so. But hey, I'll try my best. Maybe, just maybe, I can break through. I mean, I will admit, for every playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 in general, I always seem to get better and better, so. Until then, for the next time, if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe it, and stay tuned for more content that I produce. If you want to get it soon, do consider hitting that notification bell. Otherwise, until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.